coach in the comic.
Can you feel it?
I had to hurry up and write this song like I right my wrongs. Too many people acting like they don't know right from wrong.
Life is coming, 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 coming for you. Life is coming, coming. Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Hello and welcome to the Coach and the
Comic.
Would you get the serious and the funny? I'm number one relationship coach, C. Reggie Rogers, and I
Vocals
got my
tight.
man,
Opera vocals.
actor, comedian, Buddy Lewis. Buddy,
What up? What up, C. Reggie Rogers? How you doing, man?
Listen, you was on point. You ran that scale pretty good, buddy.
Yeah.
Me. You hit that scale, buddy.
Me.
Listen, we had so much fun with our last guest on our last show with
Yes.
Gina West, and we
Miss
talked about
Gina West.
smashing and dashing, and Gina was
Yes.
amazing. We had
And
fun with her.
only sexy hot porn star glory hole queen. Yeah.
So if you
You know
guys
how to
haven't
dig it.
seen that show, you got to see that
Go
episode
look at
with
it. It's
Gina
awesome.
West. But we're gonna keep that same topic, smashing and dashing, because it means to have sex with an individual, and then after intercourse, you escape
You're
at
done.
the earliest convenience, with or without the consent of your partner. You're done. You hit it, you quit it. Hit it and quit it means you got some from a
You're
girl,
deucing.
and then you left right afterwards,
Deuce.
or ejaculate and evacuate. This
Yeah, there
means
you
to
go.
have sex with someone and then leave immediately, buddy.
Hey man, get straight up out. Gotta go. Look, I'm gonna get on out of here.
Listen, we humped, and now I'm trying to dump. I'm out. It's
I'm out.
time to go. Time to go.
Hey,
Gotta go. So
I can't hear you. I'm listen, man. You know, listen. I want to know, Reg, because there are things that can, I mean, aside from the big things, it's some little things that'll probably have you get up on out of there. Like if you ever been with like a girl and they got like an issue, like after you've had sex with them, like they snore, or they I'm gonna tell you something, Reg. I don't like hot I don't like hot women, meaning their body temperature hot. I don't mean like like
not like
they're hot,
sizzling hot,
sexy
not
hot. I don't
sizzling
mean
yet.
like, I'm not talking about their personality or I'm talking about your damn body temperature, right? If you get up on me and your ass is hot, get your ass on the other side of the bed. This is good put out. Women that are too cold, I can't stand them cold. So they gotta go and put on something. Like man, if you are like anemic and you need like you always cold, oh man, I can't stand them. I can't stand them because that let me tell you something. When they'll have sex with you, and then the first thing they want to do is go put on a big ass robe or some shit, or put on some flannel pajamas. You're like, you better get on out of here with that old hot ass stuff. Get out my bed.
So
Get
you
out
don't
my bed.
want them too hot. You don't want them too cold. You want them
No, I don't want you on me if you all hot.
right.
But I don't want you to go put nothing on. I don't want you to go put nothing on if you all cold. It's just too much, man. It's too much. I
Okay.
hate them.
No
Ooh.
hot, not cold. So
Ugh.
listen, this is interesting because we got a good guest. We got a family member today. Our family, our coach and comic family.
Okay.
So we got Gigi.
Gigi is back. Yeah.
We got Gigi with us today.
Goofy show.
People that have watched our show, they know Gigi as Gigi. She's affectionately known as Gigi Vegas, and she's the one that is in the Vegas streets interviewing the people. But we're going to bring her in today. We're going to talk to her about this hitting, smashing, and dashing. And we want to get her take on that.
Well, I'm going to tell you, let's get her take because I'm sure we know what we should do. We should have her go ask people in the streets,
We should have
You know
her
what?
on this
Let's
topic.
do that. Let's
She
do that.
should be. We should get a segment with her in the street asking people about smash and
Smashing and
dash and
dash.
hitting and quitting because this is something that we should. We're gonna talk to her
Males
about
and
it.
females. She should ask,
Yeah.
have you ever been smashed and dashed? And what did you feel? How did it feel after you got dashed on? How did you feel? Because sometimes people are vengeful. That when you smash and dash on the wrong women out here nowadays, you come back and your whole car will have slut written all on top of it, tramp. You have your keys, your key, your windows all busted. Sometimes you can't. You got to be able to smash and dash on the right ones, Red. You can't smash and dash on some of these vengeful, hateful people that don't have no self-esteem. They'll try to ruin you.
Listen,
Terrible thought.
here's what's ironic. We got a music video coming right now,
Mhm.
and guess what it's called?
What's it called?
Damaged.
Oh,
It's called Damage. It's by Carla Moscato, and she's been a guest on our show as well. We had Carla. So let's look at Carla's video, Damaged, and we're gonna come right back with GG Vegas.
come on back.
Eating so good, champagne with the cookies. Passing the level and shit with rookies. No, why you be getting so mad? What you expect out of me? Baby, you learned it from me. Now you done fell for the streets. That won't last long, I believe. Why is you talking about me? Maybe it's all about me. Making it all about me. Maybe it's all about me. I know that I'm sounding so selfish. Next thing I'll be booking the trip. All of that noise ain't shit, so fuck it, I'm holding the grip. You making all about me. Making it all about me. Making it all about me. Making it all about me. So what they talking about me? Brandon still coming to me. Put me right back in the street. That's a dog with no leash. You know that talk ain't free. Fuck it, that talk is so cheap. 4 in the morning you sleep while I be up in the streets. Bringing that shit to the table. Horses, you know that they eat at the stable. No, I'm not king, but I'm capably able. Up with the heads, man, head of the fable. Ain't with the picking and choosing. Wait on the back to be bruising. Lord. Only thing that I be focused on is the next life I'm pursuing. What you expect out of me? Baby, you learned it from me. Now you done fell for the streets. That one last one I believe. Why is you talking about me? Maybe it's all about me. Making it all about me. Maybe it's all about me. I know that I'm sounding so selfish. Next thing I'll be booking the trip. All of that noise ain't shit, so fuck it, I'm holding the grip. You making all about me. Making it all about me. Making it all about me. Making it all about me. Buzz down. I'm on a whole nother level. Buzz down, swirling and twirling, we dancing with devils. I be so up in the cloud, rolling the loud. I've been the rebel. Tell me the fuck is you doing? I'm working, I swear I'm never gonna settle. Everything seems to be adding up like a bread baker. I'm getting my batter up, give them a strike. I'm next as the baddest. I'm shooting the score to leave them their matters. Fuck and why is you talking about me? And fuck it right now, my talk ain't free.
So, buddy, that was Damaged by Carla Moscato.
Yeah, sing it, Carla. You know what? Yes, because people are damaged. There are a lot of
People are
damaged.
damaged. Yeah, no doubt. She was, when we had her on our show, she was a good guest. We had a lot of fun with her. Yeah, so now we got family in the house, buddy. We got GG Vegas.
GG, you know what? I see you. I see what you're doing, GG. You know what? Move that microphone. Yeah. There you go. Yes.
I just I'll be honest with you, us girls get intimidated. Our last guest, I was thinking the whole time I was sitting right here just waiting. I was like, man, she could beat me, but she can't beat my outfit.
Yes. Oh, Black Owl. Black Owl. I'm damaged now. I'm damaged. What's going on, Gigi? How you doing, baby?
Oh man, I'm damaged. I gotta
We all
admit,
are.
you fellas got me damaged. I'm gonna say single for life. I'm staying single for life.
Is that what you think? You're gonna
I'm
stay
gonna stay
single
single
for
for life.
life?
What
I'm
happened,
doing
Gigi?
me.
What
I'm
made you
doing
feel this?
me.
What made you feel this way? Gigi?
Boy,
What happened?
let's just say that I went ahead and I ignored and all of Reggie's advice.
No, you
It
didn't.
just went one ear out to the other ear. All the red flags were missed. I was yeah, let's just say that I had a situationship with a third party, with an unknown third party.
Unannounced and unbeknownst and
Unannounced.
and secret third party. All right, what happened, Gigi? Tell me what happened, Gigi.
Oh man. Where do we start? I don't even know. I got
Gigi,
duped.
is it that bad, Gigi?
I got duped.
Is it that bad, Gigi?
I got duped.
What?
It happens to everyone, right? But here's the thing. My question to would be to all the ladies out there is, if you're married and completely oblivious that your man is out there cheating on you, would you want to know? Be honest with yourself. Because there's a lot of guys that come to Vegas, they want to hit it and quit it. Right?
Smash and dash.
Smash and dash.
Mhm.
Ejaculate
And evacuate. Yeah.
They wanna hump and dump.
Hump and dump.
They want to hump and dump. Yes. With some chips in Vegas. You just snake eyes. I'm out.
They want to win the lottery and go home. But nothing really stays in Vegas. They should know better than that. I mean, nothing.
Well,
really
they say what
stays
happens in Vegas stays
No,
in
honey.
Vegas. That's probably why they want to do it in Vegas,
that's
because it stays in Vegas.
not
so
with
let me get
Gigi
this-
Vegas.
So Gigi, let me surmise what happened. So some dude come to Vegas. You in a situation with this dude. You find out what he's married, or did he like what happened?
We dated for 2.5, 3 months.
What?
3 months.
Uh-huh.
He was military. We're not gonna say names.
Okay, we won't say names.
We won't say names.
Buddy,
We'll do it off air.
the uniform got her. The uniform got her.
The
buddy.
uniform. What
It
branch of
was the over 6 foot tall and the
Yes,
uniform
yes.
that made me blinded me of the red flags. They got in a way,
So what branch of service was it? Marines?
We can't say that either because it kind of narrows it down.
I want to know. Them Marines is good for that.
Listen, buddy. Only a few good men.
Only yeah. Okay, Gigi. So
So man, it's a good one. It's a really good. Men in the military have a really good way to get around cheating, especially if they're married, because they lie about the.
There are a lot of occupations that lend themselves to being great cheaters. The Marines, the armed services, because you can always say you on deployment,
right?
Your other family. Firemen, who always say, I'm off 3 days and done 3 days.
Darn it, I've dated a fireman too.
Pilots, airline pilots, they can have whole families in another state. You like gotta fly out, baby. I'm gonna become pilots.
Keep me away from those. Anyone with a military suit or a fireman. Anyone with
Buddy, she is really damaged. Can you hear it? She's damaged.
She like this dude. She like this dude.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you the last one. Traveling nurses. If you ever date a dude that's a traveling nurse, Because they can say, "Hey, man, listen, I'm going to be on,
And they're so
and
sweet and
business
innocent, and they're
consultants
heroes.
and consultants. Anybody that says they're a consultant, get on out of there. Get on out of there.
So
And last
Gigi,
one.
this was you got another one for us?
Oh
Let me
yeah,
hear.
last one. I'm telling you,
Goodness,
entertainers,
I gotta write
Who?
some notes. Hold on. I gotta write some
entertainers,
notes.
Entertainers.
entertainers.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
We're
given.
trash. We're a lot of times we're trash. We're trash.
I'm
Because
not an
you can-
entertainer. I actually own a business.
Listen, I'm talking about them guys is like, hey, listen, baby, I'm gonna be on set for 6 months in Djibouti.
Oh yeah, sure.
Or I'm gonna be in the studio.
I'm
We
gonna be on the
recording tonight.
studio. I'm on tour. It's entertainers. We're trash.
Oh yeah,
And
sure.
professional athletes, trash.
Oh, yeah,
Trash!
no, and then, and it made so much sense for me because he was away, and I'm like, I'm busy all the time.
Right.
It's perfect for me. He's away all the time. He's, talk. It made perfect sense for me, so it was good. It was good.
Mhm.
I don't need someone around me all the time. I'm a
Mhm.
busy person. I didn't make that money.
Right.
So time went by. He came out, flew back to Vegas, spent the whole time together, and then he got deployed again, and then stuff just didn't.
How
make
did it come out? That's what I want to know.
How did it come
How did you find out?
Nobody getting deployed to Poland anymore.
he getting deployed to places where there's nothing going on. Yeah, I'm getting deployed to Saskatchewan. Ain't nobody being deployed to Mexico.
Well,
dude.
I kept the red flags in my little in the back of my head. I had a list of red flags that I tucked in, and I had them ready. Every female does this. They tell you they don't see the flags, but they just tuck them in. They keep them.
Oh
They
my
store
God.
them,
So
and
what-
when they're ready to go, they pull them out.
Yeah, baby.
What
I'm
was the
being
one thing
deployed
that I
to the
did ask you,
Bahamas.
Gigi? I asked you initially. I said, did you not see any red flags at the
I
beginning?
sure held yeah, I did because I notice everything. I'm a person that when I walk in a room, I notice everything. So I noticed he had an iPhone. I'm giving you some tips. He had an iPhone, but his text messages came in green. I'm like, that's fucking sus. That's sus. My kids taught me that word.
Did you hear that?
My kids taught me that
You
word.
heard sus where on the coach and the
I was like, well,
comic.
that's
Buddy, but she also used situationship. She
Yeah.
heard that on the
So
coach
tell me,
and
so
the comic.
tell everybody what the green and the things are on the phone. Tell
no. No, that's gonna teach a cheater how to be a even better.
No,
But
no,
we
you
want to
gotta
know because
say
I'm not
it.
familiar with that either.
I want to know if some girl's doing it to me.
Okay, well, if she's using an iPhone and the text message is coming on green, she's got you on an app that's hidden, probably because she doesn't want her partner that pays the bill or her sugar daddy that pays the bill to know she's dating outside of a relationship.
So if the calls come in, if the texts come in green or another color, that means they're
Uh-huh.
not on an iPhone.
Right. What if they're actually using a Google phone or a Galaxy or any other phone that if they come on green, you won't be able to know the difference because it won't tell you. But the other way is there's other ways to know whether they're using an app or not. If the phone's kind of funky and they've always lived in the area. Another way is that when you go on a Zoom call and you use a fake number that's through an app, the Zoom will tell you.
That's too much work.
I'm really good.
That's too
I'm
much
smart.
work.
No, I know this stuff because I'm good with technology and I use it all.
You're a great cheater.
No, I use technology every single day. I use technology
That's
for
too
my
much
business.
work, though, Gigi.
Well, trust me, when a female's mad, when a female's pissed.
Yeah, because you mad. You so mad. Your earrings coming off.
My
and
earrings coming
you
off.
are
I'm
like,
getting,
this
like,
guy got you
Hey,
damaged.
Wow.
No, I know. I wasn't that damaged. I mean, it was only a 2-3 month thing here. It was not anything.
So would it fall under the category as a smash and dash?
It would have fallen into a category as to the smash and dash. There was a little bit of a
So
connection.
it was a hit,
No, it was
hit
a
it and quit it.
connection.
Okay.
I think it was he. I think he meant more for a hit it and quit it, and then he couldn't quit it for a while, and then he just found a
Oh,
way to
she was
quit it.
good to him.
Did you wear that red outfit around him?
I always wear nice
But
outfits.
did you wear this one in particular? I'm just
No, I
curious.
always try to wear something new.
Yeah,
Uh,
I see. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, no,
Mm,
it's every.
I see what you're doing, Gigi. I see
I
what
try
you're
to
doing.
make it fun every single time. I try to make myself look nice every
Mm-hmm.
single time. So it's
Mm-hmm.
that's just
Yeah,
how I am. But I do it for me though. I don't do it for anyone
yeah, but that's not hard to do. Trying to making yourself look good, that's not hard to do. That's easy.
Ah, see, that's so sweet.
I'm just only being real. I'm
so
just
G-
being
The
real.
other, so there were so many red flags that I was just like, "Phew."
Okay, so how did you what so you found out he was using the trickery dickory dick doc phone. You found out he was using the trickery phone. What else? Was there something else? There was another red flag.
Yeah,
He
just
only
the
called you at a certain time at night, like only between
yeah, yeah. Did he disappear at certain times?
well, when people are in the military, they do that all the time, and
Right,
especially the
right.
phone
That's
service,
what
So that a lot of that's a good cover up. That was a very good
a good
cover up
So
cover.
right
so you
there.
really couldn't you really couldn't.
The other thing was the social media thing problem. If they don't add you to their social, they're hiding. I don't give a damn if you don't use social media. A lot of people don't use social media, but if they don't, they're hiding it from you. It's probably because of something.
Okay, right.
There's something sneaky going on there. I don't
Mhm.
care. I mean, you don't have to use it, but if they're saying, "Oh, I don't use it at all," you can't even find me there. Uh huh.
So you're saying you would be suspect of a dude that says he doesn't have any social media.
Absolutely, because you know damn well if you like someone, buddy, you're gonna
Mhm.
create a profile just to follow that person, see what she's up to.
I, I,
Everyone has a profile.
everyone has. Hey man,
Everyone.
I got a couple of my
My
friends that
80-year-old
are.
has a profile.
Listen, I got some friends, and I told him, I said, bruh, you know you suspect, right? He's like, what you talking about? I said, he told me he didn't have no social media. I said, you suspect, dude. Every chick eventually is gonna know that if
Hmm.
you because you don't have it at I mean, he has none, bro. He's not on the grid.
Yeah,
He don't have no Facebook, no Instagram, no Twitter, he don't have none of it. And I said,
yeah.
dude, I'm gonna try to tell you something. I'm just telling you. If you don't have any, you don't have any, chicks are gonna think you suspect
Oh, absolutely.
because you that means you're a serial dater slash you're hiding your relationships, meaning you got a lot of them.
He's
But
gonna hit it and quit it.
it's over.
He's not. He's probably, he doesn't want anyone to go on a date. He's taking out a chick on a date and snap that picture and post it up there on the,
Right,
on the social media. Ruin about 10 other dates.
right, right. I got a friend that he's not in the social media at all. And of course, he got one of them jobs that like okay.
I know. He says.
So you said he's sus. I
Oh,
love that.
I
Absolutely.
love it. And I love my friend, but I know I'm like, man, you sus.
Absolutely. You know. You
Chicks
know.
know you sus.
Hey, I got some questions for Gigi though. I want to ask, buddy, because I asked Gina on our first episode of
Hmm.
this topic that we did on
Okay.
part one. Um, I asked her some questions, and I'm curious to get Gigi's take on some questions. Why do you think that men want to lay you down, spray you down, but they don't want to stay around?
They think that, well, obviously they're attracted. They're not looking for anything serious. And
Mhm.
if they think they could get away with it, why not? They're just, I mean, that's kind of a question that, I mean, it's an obvious, right? When a man really wants to value you and take their time with you and is seeking a relationship, they're going to want to slow down. But to answer your question, why? I mean, when you see somebody that's attractive, that you're going to want as much as you could take, and if they don't see that they could give you a relationship, they're going to want to take you to bed right away because they don't see themselves as capable of giving you, of being that person for you.
Hmm.
That's interesting. So do you think they compensate by going over and above physically to
Yeah.
keep you, and as opposed to being able to give you the emotional, the mental,
Oh,
and all the
absolutely.
others, so they go overboard physically?
Yeah, absolutely. Because they're not able and capable of giving you a full relationship. They're not emotionally available. They're not capable of providing the rest that comes with a relationship.
Okay.
And so the only thing that they could provide is I'm gonna hit it and quit it because that's all I could do right now.
Okay. So do you have more respect for a man who says that's all he wants on the front end?
I absolutely do, and I've had that before, and I said I respect you for doing that. I'm not looking for that, thank you. But I
Okay.
respect that more than somebody, pretending they. Because this guy, he said he wanted a full relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the only thing that I've been looking for is a full committed relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay, just want to make sure that we stand where we stand and we're both in the same page because I don't want anything casual. I don't, but guys will tell you that they want a full relationship
Until they hit it.
until they hit it because they know that you will turn them down if you say anything else. If they really like you, they're gonna. If they want to really hit it and quit it. If they really want to hit it and quit it, they'll change their profile and say relationship long term, and then they'll hit it and quit
Too
it.
much work. Too much work.
Hey, you know what? I will admit, that sometimes, you are, as a dude, I will admit it, that sometimes you think in the beginning, I could have a relationship with this person, and then you're going along, and you're like, you know what? I don't think so, but I still want to hit. I want to smash these draws. And you smash these draws and you go, you know what? Yeah, I was right. I really don't want a relationship with this person, but them draws, I was trying to smash, but I'm good. And sometimes now you're stuck because you didn't tell the woman
Yeah.
the truth, but now you're like, I don't know how to get out of this. So then you have to start doing, Reg. You have to do self-sabotaging shit to make them leave. Like, oh shit, you caught me. Oh, yeah, I drove your car and had another chick in it. My bad. You got to do stuff to get out. You got to do some scandalous, like, treachery. And so, and you know what? The treachery also helps because now you don't have to ever go back. You could be like, you know what? I did it. Yeah, I burnt this bridge and I'm good. But I did smash. But I need to burn this bridge.
You got to be creative in
How- how bad?
in how you
I'm
sabotage
terrible.
it.
I said it. I admit it. I'm terrible. I'm
No,
terrible.
no. How bad do you need to burn that bridge? Because I tried to burn some bridges, and that damn bridge just does. They be swimming through that fucking water.
Said didn't want to burn, huh?
They be swimming through that
Flame
water.
retardant. I got on asbestos boots, baby. I'm coming back for you. Look, I'm gonna tell you, and sometimes you just gotta fight, and then it's messed up because you feel dirty sometimes when you do some rotten stuff to get out of a relationship. You're trying to dash, Reg. You're trying to dash. You smashed. You're trying to dash, but you don't have no good way to dash. There's no good way, so you got to do something. I mean, when I say
You don't have an exit escape
you don't
in
have no
place.
extra strategy. You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
you just gotta do something. Oh, you know what? I called another chick on your phone. You do something crazy. Let me borrow your phone. I just need to call another chick. You leave your Facebook page open for them to see. I'm talking to all these hoes.
Oh God.
Let's
Yeah, I
let's
burned this.
let's come back after this. Let's GG. Actually, I want to know what women are saying. So we're gonna let
gonna go
you
out in them
do what you
streets.
do in the streets,
Yeah,
Gigi, and
let's
you're
get
gonna
out there
talk
in
to
these
some
streets
women,
and
and we
see what
want to hear
women are.
what they are saying. And then when we come back, we're gonna talk to you even further about this smashing and dashing. So let's see what the women are saying, Gigi.
Let's hear what they gotta say.
Yeah.
This is Gigi, the voice on the streets, with another episode, and I have a question for Miss
Emily.
Emily. I have something for you. So, have you ever heard of Hit It and Quit It?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Okay. How about Dash and Smash? Or Smash and Dash?
I've never heard of that one, but I think I can figure out what it means.
Have you ever had it done to you?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely when I was a little younger.
Have you ever done it to somebody?
Yeah, I've definitely done it.
I guess it goes both ways, right? And can you tell me if anything about it that you'd like to share?
I mean, I feel like there's nothing wrong with it, but sometimes people definitely can get hurt if it's not like two-sided, so.
That makes a lot of sense. So you think, like, for example, Hit It and Quit It, it sounds to me more like somebody would come at you and unexpectedly just quit, not even, telling you in advance and stuff. So as long as somebody does what you said.
As long as it goes both ways, as long as like we both want to hit it and quit it.
Right on. Thank you so much, Emily, for sharing that. Have you ever heard the term hit it and quit it?
Yes.
And how about smash and dash?
No, I haven't heard that one.
You have an idea what it means?
Yes. Yep. Yes, I do.
So have you ever had it done on you?
Yes, and I've done it to multiple people.
So it's okay. It's like it's all cool now. It's it happens.
Yes. I think nowadays it's 100%. Everyone does it. It's easier for everyone.
What was your takeaway on that being done on you and you doing it on someone else?
Yes, I think it's totally fine just because it's normal nowadays and no one even thinks twice about it.
And then, are you currently doing it again, or we'll continue to do it again?
No, not currently doing it anymore. I have a boyfriend now.
Sounds great. That sounds great. Have you ever heard of the term hit it and quit it?
Yeah.
How about smash and dash?
Yeah, I've heard that one
Have you ever done it on someone?
too. A few times. Yeah.
On multiple occasions.
Just a few times.
What was your takeaway on that?
It was fun. Just not to be more explicit, very, very fun.
Just hadn't found the right one, right?
I just did. I just found the right one. Yeah. We just interviewed not long ago.
Try to get $1 to get a hot dog.
Have you ever had that done on you is a question, and how did it feel if a female did it to you?
Yeah, he has been all the way around too. I don't know, sometimes you expect it more and then you just realize that you just been part of it. And then other parts you didn't want it more, so it's like, yeah, I guess I'm happy with it. So.
You got a happy ending, so he was okay with it. Hit it and quit it. Have you guys ever heard of the term hit it and quit it?
Yes, I have.
How about smash and dash?
I know what it means,
Yes.
but yeah.
Have you ever had it done on you? And next question will be, have you ever done it on someone else?
Girl, I've been married 20 years, so no, not in more than 20 years. Not in more than 20 years. We're going back though, well, of course, right? Like, it's one of those things out in the dating world.
Yeah. I'll probably say I've never had it done to me, but I have done it to someone.
You all heard that. I love that. I love that. And what was your takeaway from it?
It was interesting just because, you start getting calls and texts afterwards that you don't want to answer.
So you were like the heartbreaker in this case.
I would definitely say so.
I could appreciate that. I'm sure plenty of females would have liked to be in that situation instead on the other side.
I think it's an inevitable part of dating,
Yeah.
right? It's an inevitable part of dating.
And what was your takeaway?
My takeaway is twofold on both sides, right? Like, it doesn't feel good when it happens to you, and it doesn't necessarily feel good when you do it to somebody else either. I just think, like, if you're going to be honest and be like, hey, this is really what I want from this, it's better at the end, right?
Do you think it's becoming the new norm?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. In today's dating world, it is definitely the new norm.
Absolutely agree. Thank you so much. You guys are lovely. Thank you so much. It was so much fun. Have you ever heard of the term hit it and quit it?
I have.
How about smash and dash?
I have not.
Okay, let me ask you, what do you think it means?
Smash and dash.
Yes.
Same as hit it and quit it, right?
Absolutely. Have you ever done it on someone?
No.
Have you ever had it done on you?
Of course not.
You're no fun, Matt. But you've heard it. You heard of the term, right?
So smash and dash, hit it, quit it, done it.
Okay.
Maybe I've had that part done, but the other part is like a little maybe
Yeah.
new age.
So let me ask you something. What's your perspective on doing it?
It's fantastic.
And what would be your takeaway? What do you think is the benefit in today's age? It's done often. So what do you think what's your perspective on it?
It's personal pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Thank you so much for your time.
So Gigi, you look like you had a lot of fun talking to those ladies. So what was the energy like? You know, what was the vibe for you?
Man, it's a lot of opinions. We'll see in the videos what they got to say, but it's a tough subject. I mean, this BS does not happen to everybody. I gotta admit, but it is kind of funny when it happens. I gotta say that it is kind of funny.
Guys and gals. It's like men and
yeah.
women, boys and
Boys
doesn't
and
matter.
girls.
It's all across the board.
It's all across the board. But hey, I gotta tell you something though.
Tell me, please.
I ended up telling the woman what happened. So did I tell you the story about that?
Do you end up
So I
telling
ended up telling her the whole story.
what, the other woman?
Yeah, I told her that her husband had an affair with me. And so
Oh, so wait, time out. Just hold on. The whole last segment, you kept that to yourself, and we was all in that talking about that incident. In the whole last segment, you didn't even bring that out in the last segment. We get into this segment. Now you want to bring it out? Are you serious?
Gigi got her spite on. I'm gonna tell this heifer who she's really dealing with. Speaking of burning bridges.
Speaking of burning bridges, he reminded me. I'm like, oh shit! I guess speaking of burning bridges, I burned
Oh
that
hell
pretty
no,
well.
Gigi.
I burned that
How
bridge
did that
pretty
end
well.
up? I mean,
Oh goodness. So I was able to locate all the information. Don't ask me how I did it. Okay, damn.
technical, buddy. She has that technology, buddy.
This old savvy ass with your savvy ass ways and means. Matt Quest should have done everything to get this poor woman's number. Okay,
It's
go ahead.
not really funny, I feel really bad.
Yeah, that's funny.
For but anyway, she got the news, and I told her, listen, I went and wasted my whole life, 20 years of my life, being married to the wrong person. And I thought about it, and I think you should know. You're a beautiful person, and I think you should know. Your man cheated on you with me. Plenty of times. And everything. You had a cute little picture with a baby and everything, and And I thought, well, she gets the message or not. I left it alone. I was kind of nervous. And then she came back and she said, so do you have any evidence? She started asking me questions.
She asked for receipts.
She asked for receipts.
Wow.
Did you have some receipts? Did you give us some receipts, Gigi?
I had some receipts. Yeah, I had some receipts.
Gigi just sending her butt naked pictures. Screenshots of the butt naked pictures she sent. This is your husband's dick pic. Me. Yeah, these are the receipts. I got receipts to the trip to Cancun.
I think she should have known. I would have wanted to know. I would have wanted to know.
So how did it end? Did it end good or did it end bad? Or how
she
did it?
blocked me.
They both blocked you.
She apologized and said she left them. I doubt it. So she took everything and left his ass, and I said, well deserved. And I didn't say that, but I said, well, I feel bad for all of the parties, and that's all I could say. It's a shameful thing. But I just didn't think I would ever end up in a third party situation, with a full married man.
I don't think anybody feels like where they're going to end up. It's what you do once you get in the situation, though.
Yeah.
Because most people don't feel like that's the situation they are going to be in. But how do you react once you get in that situation? I want us to, because I want to go back to, let's watch this TikTok video. And then when we come back, let's have this conversation.
This to me, oh my God, that was amazing. You want to play a game? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And he's like, have you ever heard of the airplane game? And I'm like, sounds kinky, but no. How do you play that? And he's like, you take the fuck off.
Oh my God! Great!
So that's hitting and quitting. So here's my question, G. Does having sex need to come with a relationship validation?
I think it does. And I was dying to hear what your last guest had to say, because it's different for a porn star, obviously, but I think that it's a difference between dating and taking somebody out for dinner, a couple of dates. But when you go out with somebody with the expectations of a relationship and you go date 1, day 2, then sleep, you've already crossed that expectation to, okay, we're going into a relationship. The messed up part is that they hit it and quit it. And so who is at the wrong right here is both parties. And I take responsibility too. The females should take responsibility too, because you didn't wait till you had the talk and you just went to bed. You let it happen.
Buddy, what do you want to add to that? I see you. Your mind is racing over there.
Hey, listen, man. Look, I'm torn. You know what? I've had some one night stands, and I've had some, hit it and quit it. I've had some relationships. So I've been the whole gamut. And so I'm trying now at this point in my life, being a single man, looking for a relationship, that I'm trying to be more honest. So like if I come up and I say, hey, listen, you know what, I'm gonna tell you, we can do this, but this is all it's gonna be for me. And sometimes that's difficult because some women they want to know what, quote unquote, what's wrong with them. And there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that I'm and there's levels of attraction. I think we can have sex. I think we could have some fun. We can go out and hang out, but be my girl, be in my space all the time. No, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
And so I can feel it. I can feel it from the top, and I can tell you that I'm trying to be more honest with that. That's just my take. So you won't be confused and be like, hey, what's this relationship? Hey, look, this is what it's gonna be. This is where we are, and this is the level. I'm not going to elevate your status any higher than this. This is where we're gonna be. So you can take it or leave it.
Do you think that we change after we've crossed that threshold of having sex with the other? Do you think that we change whether it's the male changes, the female change. Do you think there's a change that takes place after you cross that threshold of sex?
You asking me, Reg?
I'm asking you. Yeah.
Oh shoot! Of course, there's a change. Because hey, sometimes
No,
I'm tell
do you think you changed though?
Oh yeah, sometimes I'm like this. Yeah, you need to get on out of here. Woo! That was great. Listen, have you called your Uber?
I already know Gigi's answer because women are emotional. So of course they have that, emotional tie oftentimes. So do you think you change, Gigi, once you give yourself to a man?
I was gonna answer that question for guys, because I noticed that their actions change once they sleep with a female. You might not notice it, but I noticed that they change in being a little bit more colder, a little bit more like they don't open the door anymore. They're like, wait a minute, hey, you don't have to work for it anymore because it's already given. So I feel that change, that vibe change. It's but as far as
And I think that's definitely with women you really aren't trying to be with.
Yeah.
And that those are actually red flag signs when
Mhm.
a dude starts, when he changes and he ain't opening that door for you, he ain't doing some of that other shit.
And
Because
it's time to go.
it's time to go.
Yeah.
Start grooming yourself to pack it
Yeah.
on in because dude is checking out.
When you guys are doing less and less in
Yeah.
terms of activities, going places less and less.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even want to come around as much anymore. So,
Yeah. It's time to go. But as females, we definitely get a connection. It's dopamine. It's that it's a chemical. It's not even a thing of do you change or not. No, your body actually
Mhm.
really does at a chemical level change, because it's the same thing when you breastfeed. Hormones are released throughout your body that are at the same level that give that feeling of lust or love, so that you don't whack your baby when it's trying to breastfeed off of you. It's the same chemical hormone that's given when you have sex with somebody. So yes, absolutely, a female has that connection when they have sex with somebody, and a lot of guys don't know that. So when you go to bed with somebody not knowing that with the intention of a relationship, that's different. When you go to bed with somebody when it's just officially, when you know that it's just sex and that's it, it separates that connection. And so it's so important to say, hey, this is my honest truth. I'm just here for this, and I'm
Right.
not looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
Honesty is everything.
Right, and see that's how I guess that's the thing that our last guest was talking about when she was talking about, hey, I have sex on camera. I'm not. I have sex as a profession. I can't get in love with all these dudes.
Yeah,
I can't fall in love with these dudes. I got to chemically change before I do this. Because you can't be in love with every. All right, and cut. Next, I'm in love with you. Next, you gotta flip your mindset, bro.
Got to shift it. That was one of the questions that I asked today on my Instagram. My question that I asked I said, ladies, how can you tell if a man loves you or if he just lusts you?
How could you tell? Is he emotionally attached to you? For instance, if he's hitting you up just for, on the weekends or anything else, but if you're able to be vulnerable and go to him for things that are hurting you, or that if when you're sad or upset, and talk to him about those things and be open, and he responds with
Okay.
openness about it, then he loves you.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish that.
Yeah. But if he cuts you off, does not respond, and just or is very short with his responses, then he is just there for lust. He's not looking for something. He does not love you.
Let's shift gears and let's go into our trending words. How about we do that? Can we do that?
Yes, let's go into the words.
Let's go into our trending words. And, we do this thing on the words where we try to create words that will either parlay or relate to what we're talking about, but at least it will tie into dating and relationships. Here's the first word. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
It is Tinderella.
Tinderella. Oh, I know. I think I know what Tinderella is. All right, I know what this is, Reg. This is when you get a girl, right? That's got like you know how you have tenderloin, meat.
Mhm.
This is when they soft and supple. You like a girl that's kind of soft and supple. So she's like tenderloin, right? She's like tenderloin, but she's tough like a steak. You know what I mean? She's tough, but she's soft. So it's like a little mix of both. So she's like that fajita meat. That's what she's like, that fajita meat. It looks tough on the outside, but it's nice and chewy and juicy. So yeah, it's a tender, juicy, tough steak.
Okay, all right. Gigi, do you just want us to do this, or you want to chime in, or you just want me and Buddy to do this?
How about a female that's on Tinder that's a hot commodity or that's new, that's everyone's, I don't know.
She's got it, Buddy. It's a attractive female discovered through the Tinder application.
Man, that's a chick on an app. That's what that is. That's an app chick.
Next one. Y'all ready?
Right.
Plationship.
Plationship. I know what that is. A plationship. You know how you ever seen those? It's like it's like a Tesla, but it's a ship. It's where you go and you place yourself inside of it so you can bone. It's like a little
bone.
Yeah, so you can smash. It should be like a smashing ship, but it's like a place where you could go. And they only have them in Europe. It's like the red light districts. Like when you go to the airport, they have the little smoking areas and the breastfeeding rooms. They have them over there. It's a placing ship. You go in there and you place yourself in there so you can smash in the airports and train stations, but they only have them in Europe.
Okay. Gigi?
Plationship is two gamers getting into a relationship.
That's good. No, that's really good. So that's good. It's a non-exclusive relationship, one in which there are
you just playing around.
Multiple dating occurs.
Oh, you just playing around. You just playing with their joystick. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It could be a smash and dash, a hit and quit.
Okay, I see.
An ejaculated evacuate type of situation. A situationship.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sus,
Yeah, it's all that.
It's nasty. Listen, we got to get ready to wrap this thing up, buddy. And as always, we got Gigi Vegas.
Hey, Gigi, get in them streets and let them know what's going on. What's really going on, Gigi, in them streets? Tell them where they can find you, Gigi.
You can find me at anywhere on my website. Oh, by the way, I'm voting. Vote for me on Maxim. I'm running for Maxim CoverGirl 2022. You can vote for me. You can find me at Gigi Vegas on Instagram. You'll find my website. I'm also a broker, Advent Realty Group, out here in Las Vegas. I own a boutique brokerage, commercial real estate. Vote for your girl, Gigi Vegas. I'm going to be the next Maxim CoverGirl.
Love it. All
righty. And then sell that real estate and that tail. Sell it.
Sell that real estate.
So, buddy, how can they find you, my friend?
You can't. Okay, that's where you can't find me. I'm not doing nothing to be found, Reggie. No, you can find Buddy Lewis on
the Glory Hole.
Glory Hole. Glory Hole in Phoenix. The Glory Hole Club in Phoenix. It sounds like a golf course, but it's not. Glory Hole Club. No, you can find me on the Real Buddy Lewis Jokes on Instagram and Buddy Lewis Jokes on Twitter and Facebook.
All right, you guys. You can find me. Just go to www.creggierogers.com. Get all my information there. Of course, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that. So, another great show. We got to wrap it up. It's time to go.
All right, see you later. And listen, stay looking good, Reggie. Stay looking good and subscribe because you look good.
Subscribe, you
You look
guys.
good in the front. You look good with a profile right. You look good with profile left. Just remember, and you look good in panorama. Panorama. Good in panorama, baby. Look good on the side.
Oh, be good. We'll see you next.
Coming for you. Life is coming. Can you feel it? Can you feel life?
I had to hurry up and write this song like I right my wrongs. Too many people acting like they don't know right from wrong. I'm feeling you, Mr. West told me to watch the throne. I'm too materialistic, steady watching my chrome. And I know what I say at my mouth turns into facts. And I know what I put in the earth, it comes back. That's why I watch what I say and I watch what I do. Speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil from you. I ain't trying to hear no lies, I'm only accepting the truth. And my truth be told, life is coming for you. No ducking and dodging, running a hat and it's written all over your face. Constantly trying to stay in your lane, stay in your place. Plan to say, life is coming for you. Every day and every which way is coming all around. Don't make a sound. I was lost, but now that I'm found. Can never go back to the way that it was. Seeing the light got me feeling the love. Feeling too powerful, got hit with the slugs. Reborn again from the heavens above.
Coming for you. Life is coming. Can you feel it? Can you feel life? Can you feel life coming?
Yo, it's coming, y'all.
Coming for you. Life is coming. Can you feel it? Can you feel life? Can you feel life coming?
And we still steady blazing. I'm trying to tell y'all that life is amazing. Changing faces, running races like a marathon. I'm spitting knowledge, giving wisdom like I'm Farrakhan. Pick up the phone, tell the world it's a telethon. King of the jungle in this place, man, I'm an Amazon. Dig, I can go on for days. In this world trying to make it, gotta get out this maze. And I can see the other side, no more heartaches and pain. My sunny days when it rains, it's all feeling the same. Why? That's cause I learned to appreciate it. Life is what you make it, that's an understatement. Get in the zone, get up and go and stop procrastinating. Then you can figure it out, controlling your thoughts, and you can start dominating. So many things I wanted to say, but I couldn't fit it all in. You get the picture, you get the message, replay it back if you don't comprehend.